Hi everybody, this is Avalon from Crafts Direct, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can make this most wonderful time of the year sign. I obviously really love the color in this project, and I just really like the simplicity of this project and how it can really blend well into anyone's home. The first thing you are going to do is paint your wood circle in Tuscan red chalk paint. Make sure you cover the front and the edges, and you want to make sure that you do at least 2 coats of paint. Next, you will grab your sign and the plaid stencil. You'll lay the stencil on top of the sign, and then I actually found it easiest to just tape one side of the stencil. That way I wasn't creating any bubbles or lifting up any parts of the stencil. You will then add a small amount of paint to your brush, and for this first layer I like to just dab a small amount of paint over the top of the stencil. Make sure that your other hand is pressing down on the stencil and making sure that the stencil isn't moving. Let the paint dry in between each coat, but you should end up doing at least 2, if not 3 or 4 coats of paint. While you wait for the last coat of paint to dry, you then can grab your wood circle and your vinyl, and you are going to take your craft scraper, apply pressure to the top of the vinyl. You'll then remove the top piece of paper from the vinyl, and then place your vinyl on the center of the wood round piece. Then you're going to take your craft scraper again, apply pressure, and then very gently pull up the paper, making sure that the vinyl adheres to the wood circle. Once your last coat of paint that you painted over the stencil is dried, you will then slowly peel up the stencil, and then you are going to go back to the sign once again and clean up some of the paint if it happened to go outside of the bounds of the stencil. You are going to be using white paint to touch up any parts of the sign that you need. Next, you are going to paint your small wood snowflake in that same white paint. Once it dries, you will then apply a foam square adhesive to the back of the snowflake, and then you will add it to the wood round that has the vinyl on it. Flip the wood round over, and then on the back of the wood round, you are going to cover it in those same foam square adhesives. Adhere the wood circle to the center of the sign, and then after that, your sign is ready to be hung up and displayed. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can shop all the products needed to make this project at craftsdirect.com/projects.